Good morning. Going to do the Mediocre morning wrap-up program here for Monday, the 10th of May, 2021. We'll kind of recap things that have gone on since Friday, because we're no longer doing weekend programs. Just get too busy on the weekends. There's been plenty going on. So, looking at Major League Baseball, Wade Miley, fourth no-hitter of the season already, and we're in May. Was on Friday. 3-0 at Cleveland. 8 Ks, 1 walk. Where was this when he was at the Orioles? It being the fourth of the season in MLB, it's the earliest that we've had 4 since 1917. And being that I'm a guy that loves his pitching, muy bueno. Speaking of pitching, on the other end of things, Jacob deGrom left the game over the weekend in the 6th inning with recurring lat issues. He's got some lat sensitivity on the arm side. Could be trouble. Could be trouble coming. I'll insert a little comment about maybe they should have started spring training a month later. I'd say I'm tired of being right, but I'm not. I'm not tired of it. I am right, but I'm not tired of it. On the ceremoniously effed up scale, Albert Pujols was released by the Los Angeles Angels rather unceremoniously after an obviously Hall of Fame career. Very rudely. And my understanding is he had some friction with Joe Madden. So apparently this happy-go-lucky image that Joe Madden has is a bunch of crap. It's rather dictatorial, actually. So he didn't like being questioned in the clubhouse by a legendary player. I mean, I'm on the house's side normally, not the player's side. That was rude. This guy's one of the best of our generation. You don't just release him. Try and trade him. Sit him down. You don't publicly humiliate him like this. This is a very bad thing. I don't care if he's hitting 100. I don't care. You help him figure it out. He's got the track record. But that's all I got to say on that. Number 2, it's not really a sport, just like NASCAR is not a sport, because you get in the car or you get on the horse, you turn left, you turn left, you turn left, you turn left. Oh, look, I made a circle. Anyway, horse racing. Kentucky Derby was really a disaster because Bob Baffert has the trainer has always had some rumors behind him. Well, his Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit tested positive for too high of a dose of anti-inflammatory. I almost feel like, when there's a sexual assault and you don't name the victim, I almost feel bad about saying the horse's name. The horse didn't do anything wrong. He turned left, and then he turned left, and he turned left, and then he turned left, and then he ate some yummy oats. Because that's what horses do. He didn't inject himself, but yeah, Baffert's long been suspicioned of this stuff. Feel bad for what's going to happen to the horse because he's going to end up, normally doing a Triple Crown or something, you get to be Mr. Popularity out in the fields. You know what I'm saying? Way to go there with your boy. Not this time. No Triple Crown for you. You're going to get the second helpings. You know what I'm saying? NHL. How do I follow that? All right, there were some parting ways, and they were mutual. At the end of the NHL season here, Rick Tocchet and the Phoenix Coyotes, Arizona Coyotes have parted ways. John Tortorella, one of the winningest coaches in NHL history, parts ways with the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Seattle Kraken, the coolest name in all of sports, it just is. No, don't disagree. You have no basis for disagreement on this. None. Seattle Kraken made it official. They made their final payment. They are now in the NHL. Expansion draft should be a spectacle, just like the Vegas Golden Knights were. And the Golden Knights had a great draft. It was a spectacular draft, but they had a great draft in that they very quickly went out and won a title. I think that the league's ripe to do that again. Seattle is they've got some great plans for their draft. It's going to be very decentralized. It's going to have a lot of local flavor to it. But here's another aspect that some of the talking heads are talking about that I agree with, is that there are a lot of teams with heavy contracts, some really good players, heavy contracts that need to be moved. Teams like Philadelphia, there's several. They could end up leaving these players by nudge, nudge, wink, wink agreement, ready to be picked, and then they have lots of money. They'd be able to take those contracts off these other organizations' hands for future consideration. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. It would be good for the league in general. So I don't think that they would see that in any way other than being very positive. So they will probably be very good coming into their initial season. So the Seattle Kraken are on the way. And then Anaheim Ducks goalie Ryan Miller has retired as well. He had a nice long career. He's a very good goalie. Thankless job, quite frankly. What a good one. Au revoir to him. And then lastly, we look at Major League Soccer. And they're only 2 or 3 games in. But the 2 surprises so far are the expansion franchises. Austin FC is partially owned by Matthew McConaughey. All right. They're 2-1 already. I mean, they lost their first game, but they were in it, and they won the two straight. They're playing some good soccer actually, and just about everybody was laughing at him when he was saying they were going to be good. They might be. And then the other team is Inter Miami, and that's Beckham's team. They look to be off to a nice start. They're 1-2. They've played but both of these clubs have played some quality opponents to start off. So, good start to the MLS season. So that's all I got today. I figure Mondays are going to be heavy because you got the weekend without me. And you missed me. Admit it. You had withdrawal. No, it's not that you didn't have your coffee. You missed me. But I'm back. I'll do an around the water cooler this evening. As I look for things on the personnel side a little bit more. If I can find some things, and if I can, I won't. But I will be back tomorrow for another mediocre morning wrap up program. You guys enjoy yourself, but before the hilarity starts, like, comment, subscribe, hit the ringy-dingy, say all, and then spread far and wide, because sharing is caring. And even more sharing is more caring. Consider that. Do not deprive the masses of the mediocre sports coverage they're clamoring for. Just because they're not saying it doesn't mean it's not there. That demand is there, so scratch that itch, and I'll appreciate it. Peace out, me homies. See ya.